but I felt like I want to worship. The Christianity was the closest to me to learn from, so I turned more to Christianity. And I was little, but in school I was trying to learn a little bit more about it, and to pray, and I would pray like every evening. Those prayers weren't like a proper prayers, like proper Christian prayers. They were just kind of a like, "Hi God, it's me. I think I was a good girl today." Just like that. Just kind of a conversation, like a one-way conversation. A little bit, when I was a little bit older, I've started looking a little bit more in depth in Christianity, and I got disappointed. Honestly, I got so disappointed in it. There were small things that I did like about Christianity. One of the reasons were that I loved Jesus, peace be upon him, and I do still love Jesus. He was just in my eyes, he was just such an amazing person. He was so kind and so caring, and I felt like Christianity is a religion of mercy and kindness. The small details that I did like about it kind of kept me going into it, but I did not like the actual big concepts. I just rejected the big concepts. I was so young, but I totally rejected the Trinity. The concept of Trinity. I always believe there's only one God. Only one. I do not believe that has any partners. So in my early teens years, I started looking at other religions such as Buddhism, Hinduism, Judaism, but nothing. I felt like that somehow I am taking the small pieces of each religion that I was studying and slowly incorporating in my everyday life. Such as, from Buddhism, I really like the concept of relaxation and meditation, and I did use this approach, and sometimes I still do meditate. Whenever I do meditate, though, I feel like I'm closer to God. You know what I mean? That it's not like I'm meditating just for me. It's kind of like a silent prayer between me and God. Although I did not really found the religion that I was looking for, I was still learning from the ones that I was studying. There were a few years when I had no religion at all. I considered myself non-religious, but something was always missing. And if you're not religious, I don't know if you feel that way. I used to feel that way. You would look into the eyes of those people who do seek God, and I do feel that way. It's like you look at the eyes of those people who are religious, who believe in God, and they're different. The face is different. There's something in their eyes. I always felt like there's something that they know that I don't. There's something that they know that I want to learn. I want to have that, passion about something that they have. And again, because Christianity was closest to me, I felt like I need God. I have to have faith in him. And I just turned back to Christianity again. And again, however, I was disappointed. I kind of started considering myself as a Christian that does not practice Christianity and just believes in half of it. I think unfortunate thing is that there are many people out there who, for example, think like they're religious, and they think I'm a Christian or I'm a Jew or whatever situation is, and they think, okay, I know a few prayers, I believe in one God, that's it, I'm labeled, I am Christian or I'm Jew or I'm Muslim. But the truth is they don't even know the basic concepts of it. They never read the actual scripture of the religion that they've chosen. And it's sad. if people don't read, if people just learn from other people or from TV or whatever, and they don't go to actual scripture, I strongly believe that this is what builds so many misconceptions. The same misconceptions of Muslims being terrorists, or I don't know, or Muslim women having no rights, or having to wear hijab. I never really had even an idea to go and look more. There were a few reasons for that. First of all, there were absolutely no Muslims where I was raised. There were no Muslims in my country at all. So I never really had an example. And second thing being, all those things that media nowadays is feeding us. Islam is a religion of peace, not war. And whenever you switch on TV, you can hear, oh, Muslims are terrorists, Muslims involved in war and stuff like that. And I can assure you, where I am, and I go to mosque, I go to Islamic meetings, and those people who are actually Muslims and have been Muslims for generations, even they, when I ask them, I say, like, have you seen what's going on TV and stuff like that, and they don't understand. They are like, I know, right? Like, what is it? What is wrong with those people? Why do you even call themselves The first Muslim that I met was maybe a year ago, and he's still a very, very dear friend of mine. When I met him and we started kind of talking more about religion and everything, I used to say, I'm a Christian. I wasn't, like, I really wasn't. Now when I look back at it, I rejected the main concepts of the Christianity, so how did I even dare to call myself a Christian? When I started talking to him, I kind of wanted to learn more about it. I want to see what is it that he's coming from. So I went online and I started browsing through all kind of information. And of course, because I was searching online, I was introduced to loads of lies and bias when it comes to Islam. So I kind of started having debates with him, and kind of maybe slightly wanted him to become Christian. So I would challenge him. I would try and challenge him. I would come with such difficult questions and be like, oh, why is it like that? He never lost his temper. He was always very, very understanding and very patient with me, and very kind, and also very respectful when it comes to Christianity. He always used to say, he used to tell me, he used to say, prove me that Christianity is the right way to go, and I'll convert. And it just shows me that every human being on the planet is just seeking for the truth. I think one of the best advices that he gave me to watch Dr. Zakir Naik videos on YouTube. He's absolutely amazing. He is absolutely amazing. If you've never heard of him, I will post the link below so you can check him out. He knows word by word, line by line, each and every religious scriptures, the most popular religious scriptures, such as Bible, Torah, Quran, Bhagavad Gita, all the most popular ones. He knows line by line, word by word, without anything in front of him. He just remembers it. And when you think about it, person who knows all the religion scriptures, who knows all the religions word by word, and he's still a Muslim. By the way, when I was studying, I had no intentions of becoming a Muslim. I wasn't studying for that reason. I was studying just because I was interested in it, and I kind of wanted to compare it with the Christianity, because I found loads of similarities with the Christianity, but I've also found some major points where it kind of goes different ways, and I just wanted to learn more about it. So the reason for me studying was not that I wanted to convert at all. But then one day, to my own surprise, I've just found myself with this crazy idea in my head. Like, for me, it seemed crazy at that point, because I felt like some voice inside me saying, you do believe in one God. I do believe in one God. I do believe that Moses, Abraham, Jesus, and Muhammad, peace be upon all of them, were the truth messengers of God, of Allah. I do believe that Allah is the God. I'm a Muslim, you know? I am a Muslim. It was, when I said it out loud for the first time, I'm a Muslim, it was so good. I felt so proud. And the same day, the same evening, I reverted, and I never looked back. So I guess that's it. That's my story. That's my behind the screens. So yeah, just be safe and God bless you. So.
أفمن شرح الله صدره للإسلام فهو على نور من ربه فويل للقاسية قلوبهم من ذكر الله